Good morning, everybody. A lot of you did not do the assignment on Friday, function inverses. So I'm going to just go through just like one example from each of these categories. If you already did this, but you didn't make 100, you can try it again so that you make 100 on it, or there's another assignment that you can work on that's not due until Friday. All right, so we're looking for the inverse. Um, so I just have like a little whiteboard pulled up over here. So I'm just going to make a couple of notes. First thing I see, I'm looking for, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, right? So I see in parentheses, there's an x plus 6. So that would be the first thing that happened because parentheses first. All right, and then I also see an exponent. And so that has been raised to the third power. So the opposite of plus 6 is minus 6. The opposite of the third power, let's see if this works. Well, that's ugly. But it would be the cubed root. I'm just going to write it. All right, so remember we go from the bottom up. So I'm looking for the cubed root of x minus 6. The cubed root of x minus 6. So that would be this one. All right, good. So I'm glad that I got one that has these weird exponents. So I showed you in the last video, but we'll do it again. So remember, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, I don't see any parentheses. I do see an exponent. That exponent of 1/3 means the same thing as the cubed root. So remember, in the last video I told you when you see a fraction as your exponent, it's really just the denominator is telling you that root. So if this was a 1/5, it would be the 5th root. If that was a 1/10, it would be the 10th root. It doesn't matter what the number is. The opposite of a root is the exponent. So that means the same thing as the cubed root of x, which means to undo it, I'm going to have to cube x. All right, and then minus 9. So the opposite is plus 9. All right, so again, I work from the bottom up. So I'm looking for an x plus 9 and then raise it to the third power. An x plus 9 that's been raised to the third power. So that looks like this one. X plus 9 and then raise it to the third power. All right, let's pick another. These are probably the same thing. Let's do one from this category. So you have to plot at least 5 points to graph the inverse for this particular example. And so the way that you should go about it is just identify 5 points that are on the original and swap the ordered pair. So I see I can do 1, 6. So I'm going to come over here and write down the points that I see. I see 1, 6, 0, 5, 0, 7. Those are my y-intercepts. So there's 0, 5, there's 1, 6, there's 0, 7. That looks pretty good. Negative 3, 8, and maybe negative 3, 4. All right, so remember now I just swap the x and the y. So 1, 6 will become the point 6, 1. 0, 5 would become 5, 0. 0, 7 would become 7, 0. The next one would be 8, negative 3. And the next one would be 4, negative 3. So it needs 5 points. So pick 5 points and then swap them, right? So this one became 6, 1. This one became 5, 0. And so on and so forth. All right, and that worked. So do that for all of them. And then the one that says linear, I mean, that's no different. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I don't want you to do this one. Um, this is not what it looked like on my end when I was assigning this. Oh, don't do this one. I'm gonna delete that one. Don't do that one. If you already did it, then that's impressive, but don't do that one, okay? I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna change that to something else. All right, but that should help you get through those first four topics, okay?